Hi, good night everyone, and welcome to CariFin Connect. Tonight, testing 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I have this right. 1, 2, okay. Mic working. Uh-huh. Okay. What's wrong with this tonight? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys, welcome to CariFin Connect. It's all about looking at the women in sports, the champions, actually see what, appreciating them for their hard work and what they do. My name is Wayne Roberts, and I am the president of CariFin Fitness Club, also the founder of CariFin Games. And tonight we actually trying something different from the regular things we are doing. But as usual, I am excited about the subject because it's something that we have never done isolated, as I'm trying to do it here to actually bring focus. Hopefully we'll have some of the people who I am trying to celebrate show up, all right? And these are the champions, female champions so far for 2023. I'm talking about Adana Francois. I'm talking about Esla Anthony, representing Central Bank. Here, ping, okay. I'm also talking about Raquel for winning the Chancellor Challenge, okay? And just excuse me. Yeah, hi. Trying to figure out if you were able to reach any one of the female champions. Okay. Okay. So it's Mariah. Leona. Oh. Okay, so that's the boy. Okay, we can use that, yeah. Thanks. Mm. Yes, like I said, we can expect a few more people joining us as we go along in the show. But let me see if I can see who is here with me tonight. Okay. Kiza Makshine, good night to you. And welcome to CariFin Connect. I have something that okay. I see I'm still on, and that's good. Okay. Give me other props. Okay, I think I got it fixed now. So in this video, we are going to be recognizing the female champions of CariFin Games 2022 and their achievements. So you can follow us on our social media platforms. I'm talking about Instagram, I'm talking about Facebook, I am talking about our YouTube channel, right? And CariFin Games is a major inter-financial event happening in 2022 after a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. And we have some incredible athletes who are competing, and we want to take a moment actually to recognize the women among us who have reached champion status. And these women, in some instances, we are amazed at their accomplishment and their performance. And without further ado, let's get on with the show. So I'd like you to buckle up and get ready for a show of a difference, in which we'll be highlighting the female champions of CariFin Games. So let me get back across here. All right. So tonight's question of the day is, what is something most people don't know about you that you would surprise them? About you that would surprise them, right? So let's hear it from you. And I want to say goodnight to some of the people who have been coming in here so far. And the question for the night is, what is something most people don't know about you that would surprise them? So let's put it in the chat and let's see what kind of response you'll get for the night. And also, let me just take this down a tad bit right here. And also, if you have a specific question, please put a Q colon in front of the question so that it could be searched easily and we can pull up all the questions. At this time, I just want to say good night to Crystal. Hi Crystal, saying good night. Glad to have you guys around. I'm so grateful to have you on the show and to be interacting with us. It's definitely a pleasure. Malini, Danraj, good night. Good night, everyone. We want to bring on and say good night to Elizabeth Alexander. Good night to you all, and congrats to all the female winners. That's the spirit we are talking about, Elizabeth. All the female winners, champions, people who strive for it. And I think I have the wrong. Let me just check my microphone. Nobody said anything, but yes, it shifted. Yeah. Can't understand why this is testing 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay, guys, let me know if you're hearing me, because I had a little problem here with my speakers. So let me see the kind of questions I'm getting here, the kind of responses I'm getting here based on this question. So we have Sita Sukai. Congrats to the female champions. She's saying good night, everyone. I'm seeing, I don't know how to pronounce this word too well. KZL. Makshine. Like I said, I feel I'm butchering this. All right, but I remember the face actually. So welcome, and it's always, I count every moment I spend here interacting with you, because I know it takes out of your time and other things that you could be doing to spend it with us. Thank you very much. So we're expecting probably Ezra to drop in. We're expecting Leona and Mariah. Okay. So we'll be just talking about the rest. So let's hit the sponsors button as we say thanks to our sponsors.
Who are we? Productive Business Solutions is the leading technology enterprise company in the Caribbean. Who are we? A team of over 2,000 trained and certified IT professionals delivering a wide range of products and services from the world's largest technology brands to companies and governments across the Caribbean and Latin American region. Who are we? A quiet giant partnering with global brands in different sectors to bring their business's technology to the next level. Information technology, networking, maintenance and services, advanced services, printing, security systems. We are PBS. We make things happen.
Yay! Okay, guys, we definitely want to say thank you to PBS, and they are a top technology company supporting a lot of businesses so that they can grow and experience that level of success, that level of support you need in the IT world. And we are enjoying the relationship so far as we interact with their team, their social media team and our team, as we do as people who create content. All right. I heard a noise. Let me just check that out, see if anybody's knocking on my front door. Nope. All right. Next, we have EcoClean. And we definitely want to say thank you to EcoClean. Over the months, they have been supporting us. They've been giving you options to win hampers, to check out the products. And we were asking you to do videos, to do reviews, to go on the site and leave a comment at least. So we hope by now the CariFin community should be all over that page actually for the amount of support that EcoClean has given us so far. All right. And we want to say good. Wow. I'm singing. Okay. We want to say thank you to Blue Waters, as they are another sponsor that is with us for the long haul. They have been supporting us. They are the official waters of the game. So they make sure that all our events, you would not be dehydrated. We won't have instances where people, fall down, they disillusion, they're thirsty. No, there would be Blue Waters with us. So we say thank you to Blue Waters again for playing a big part in 2022 as we get in person, and start the activities. Another company to say thank you to is Hyundai TT. Just this week, earlier on, I interacted with them, and it's always encouraging and interesting and warm to interact with the people from Hyundai. And again, this is another Facebook page that you should be visiting, because you see them, supporting our show and leave a comment. And most of all, you can get a test drive of the vehicles if you're interested in owning a vehicle soon. So say thank you to Hyundai. Another company, is Excellent Stores. We want to say thank you to them for being part of the sponsorship for 2022. Excellent Stores Limited is one of Trinidad's largest general merchandise retail store with departments from home goods, kitchen, fitness wear and gym wear, office supplies and furniture and more. Today they will be sponsoring CariFin Games with gift cards that can be used in stores or on their website. No expiration date. These gift cards are perfect for staff appreciation or to be added to your company's Christmas employee hamper this year. So thank you to Excellent Stores. Again, we have some various sponsors we want to say thank you to. We started off with Lizama Electrical, as they, again, another long-standing sponsor with us. All right, so we want to say thank you to them. We want to say thank you to the Central Bank Credit Union, another one of the businesses that has, backed us and make sure that we could, stand and go forward. Yeah. The next one is, let me take back all of this, sorry. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Air Technology Limited. Again, it's always interesting to interact with these companies and get feedback and, feel that warm interest that is generated from talking with them. Yes. So far, no one has, come into the show, but we are all prepared here to look at what the women champions have done so far. Okay. And probably I want to start off with Raquel. Okay. Celebrating our female winners. And what I want to say is that Raquel, as I'm putting it up on the screen here, has been with CariFin for a while. Not as long as some others, but she has been with us since 2015. Her first event, the CariFin One Lap event, and then she went on to Chancellor Challenge in May, and in 2016, she started off with the Chancellor Challenge. All right. For this year, for the first time actually in 2016, she did the cross-country event in 33-34, and she finished 11th out of 22 females. Then for this year, she did the one lap, and out of 87 females, she placed 8th with a time of 26:21. And Chancellor Challenge, miraculously or not, she favors the hill, and she actually won this event. So guys, let's hear it for Raquel. Yes, Raquel surprised everyone and crossed the finish line first. And she was actually, wanting to know if there was a mistake or what have you. But like she said in an interview, never say never. And, you can do anything that you really set your mind to. And you're never too old to do anything. So if there are any lessons from her experience, we can take that and go, take it to the store, actually take it to the bank, that you're never too old to, set a goal and achieve a goal and enjoy the process. And that is what is important here. So tonight we want to celebrate Raquel. Raquel is from the Unit Trust, and this year is a fantastic year for her, just pulling in a first in CariFin. So share your thoughts with us in the chat about Raquel, the little that you know. What do you think about her as a champion? And if Raquel was here, what was one of the questions I would have probably asked Raquel, right? And one of the questions I was going to ask Raquel is, what was your motivation to pursue CariFin 2022 after that hiatus from the last 2 years? And probably our next one would have been from your times that you did prior to 2022, how did you prepare for these competitions that make you actually, place first? So that was a question I was going to ask Raquel, but unfortunately she's not here. And I think I would have featured her enough. Let me hear what the chat have to say though. Okay? And we welcome Sharon Jagroup. I kind of missed her for a little while, but Sharon is one of the regulars with us. Guys, something is just, one of my settings is just dropping out. I'm not hearing that. Yes, it dropped out from. Actually, it's my microphone thing kind of. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, Sharon is saying congratulations, and we welcome that. And let me just jump on here and show my face a little bit. Yeah. She's saying thanks to the sponsors. She's saying congratulations to Raquel. And Sharon Amos is in the house. Okay. Let me see who is here. Whoops. Person jump off actually. So probably they made a mistake. All right. I'm seeing Leona Lu in our audience. That's good news. Good night to everyone. Nicole Calise. Great to have you, Nicole. Let me know if I have anything outstanding for you. I think I may have. Sharon, well done, Raquel. So, if anybody see Raquel, tell her that you guys have been, you know, recognizing her contribution, recognizing her performance as one of the champions, one of the winners for 2022. So this is what it's all about. It's all about recognizing the people who have put out the work, the people who have believed in themselves, the people who have, you know, form of habit. And, you know, that's the important thing, forming that habit of exercising on a regular basis, not depending on motivation. But there's a saying in a book called The One Thing, where it says if you do something for 86 days, 68 days straight, I have six and eight, what will happen is that it will form a habit. You don't need somebody to wake you up to do it. That fire, that desire would be in you to accomplish that thing. So it's all about habit. It's all about putting in the reps. And we want to really praise these people for doing that. And first off the list was really Raquel. And another person I want to look at right now is Donna. I know she won't be here per se, but that's right. All right, this is Adana here. And this is the history on Adana. All right. She joined us in 2015. She finished second out of 131 females and a time of 7:19. The one lap Savannah she did in 18:19, pretty good, decent time. And she went up against 264 female, finishing second. Another second in the Chancellor Challenge, doing it in 16:18, finishing second again out of 86 female. So we really want to celebrate Adana for being able to be consistent from her very entry into the CariFin Games, which tells us she came in prepared. She came in with her recognizing that she needs to take that self-care. Nobody really gonna do it for you. You got to love yourself. You got to take care of yourself. And she formed that habit of, you know, having that moment where she's with herself and enjoying her own company and really exercising. So she went on to 2016. She didn't do so well in terms of what she did in the year before, but she finished fourth, third, and ninth in 2016. All right? And in 2017, she did the one lap and the Green Mile, finishing fourth and fourth again. And after 2 years hiatus, because of COVID, coming back again and doing what is seemingly difficult to pick up her first prize. In 709 out of one, I mean, it was rainy, so you really have to commend the people who came out. And Adana was one of those people. She couldn't make it a chancellor, and that's another story. But we want to celebrate our champion, Adana. She actually, sorry, let's see if I can straighten this from here. All right. She actually, let me straighten it from here. All right, oops. This is a bad idea. All right. She actually, delivered for her team, Sajiko, and we say thank you to her. And we want to see what she will do in the final cross country. Would this be her first time crossing the finish line at a cross country, CariFin cross country event in the first place? So, guys, if you haven't seen Adana in action, please come and check her out on November the 13th. Also, accolades go out to her for placing second in the aerobics. All right, and let me see if I can pull up Donna again here. She should have another picture underneath this picture. I would like to think. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right, that's it. This is her here, second in aerobics. Right, this is at Central Bank. So we want to say congratulations to Adana for, and it's difficult actually to perform that well in aerobics and in running. Actually for me, so let me talk for myself. I'm not talking for Adana because she make it look so easy. All right, but what actually happened here is that because of the horizontal forward movement, you do so much in running. In my case, I find it difficult to go to a lateral, and for me it's the timing. But Adana and they are great executioners, great practitioners of the aerobics genre in terms of sports, and we really want to commend them. So let me see if you have any questions for Adana. Petrini Roberts is in the house. And yeah, Petrini is saying congratulations to Adana, well done. Second in aerobics, first in 2 road races, and adding some valuable points to Team Sachiko as they go along the road. So that's just a look at the journey for Adana. And we want to recognize Susanna Jofield in the house. And Susanna is a champion in her own rights, just coming back from the World Senior Games and showing off 3 huge, gigantic medals. And Leona is saying congratulations to Adana. Thank you very much. All right. And Miss McShine is saying, go Sajiko, appreciate you, Adana. Again, even in her absence, she can generate, that kind of interest, right? So, right. And let me see the time, 34 minutes. I think I could stop at Adana for now and probably look at who do I have here again? I don't know if Leona wants to happy now as I pull up their picture. Leona, do you have the link? Okay, let me see if uh, just in case. No, she don't have the link. All right. Let me just copy here. Um, I don't know if this one will help in the chat or I don't have an email for you per se. It's not allowing you in. Mm, Anybody else could check the link for me to see if it's working from the chat? Can anybody do me a favor and click on the chat? Click on the link and let me see if it shows up. Right. Okay. Yes, one. This thing just keeps falling out. Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, good night, good night.
Hi, Wayne.
Hi. And just let me pull up the, this is a picture I have here of you guys. All right. Okay. And I think these are the two women I admire very much from the All Fours. I think they started the trouble. Actually started the trouble. Right? And I will tell you all a little bit more about that one. All right. So let me go to right here. Just for our purpose, I will drag this here and I will put Leone. Let me see if let me know if I spell this correct. Is this
Yes, that is correct.
all right? Okay, guys, you know who you to refer to when you want to pose a question to our guests. All right, so she's Leona Low. Am I correct there also?
Low, but
Lau.
sure, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And I have some. Let's see if I could catch it back. All right. General questions here. So tell us, how was your day?
Work filled, but good.
Okay. And a brief introduction to yourself um, and how you started off in All Fours, actually.
All right, so I am Leona Law, as Wayne said. I am an underwriter at Sagicor. I've been with Sagicor for about 3 years. This is actually my first CariFin Games. I've never done it before, so this is the first time. I am an avid All Fours player. I got into All Fours because of my family. We play All Fours all the time, so it's just something that comes now. Very lucky. So luck has a lot to do with it, but I love the game, so I continue to play. Any chance I get to play, I play. Practice makes perfect.
That's the thing. Practice, doing the reps is what is important. Okay. In terms of all fours, what is your most memorable moment in the sport? I mean, all the years you have been playing, what would something that stick with you, and when you start to talk, you might reference that?
I think the camaraderie is probably the one thing that you remember because you're not only spending time with people that you know, you always get to meet new people. And I think that's one of the great things in playing all fours or playing a sport where you get to meet other people. You get to meet different people from different backgrounds, and you all have something that is common that you all like. So the camaraderie is actually one of the things I remember all the time.
What is your favorite thing about competing? Playing is okay, but competing, going up against others, well,
It's just fun. It's just, you let loose, you get to relax. We are all adults. We all have sometimes stressful days. So this is just like a way to relax, get something else to do. Some people choose to exercise, some people choose to drink. So I choose to play all foods.
all right. But what would you say is your biggest strength as an all fours player that your partner could, rely on you for? What is your biggest strength?
I have a pretty good memory. So like I will know if S pass, King pass, Jack pass, you know what I mean? I tend to remember cards. So as Misty say, Leona real good at counting cards. You can't pass nothing on Leona, which is true. I tend to have a very good memory, so it works in my favor.
Right, interesting. Uh, uh, what advice would you give to upcoming people in our audience, probably within the financial services sector, who want to relax and have some fun, like you explain? What advice would you give to them to start playing all fours?
I guess it's just start. It's people tend to make it seem a little bit more difficult than it is, but it's not. It's a card game. It's like if you like Uno, play Uno. If you like to play gin, play gin. You know what I mean? Play anything. As long as it's a card game, it's very easy, it's very simple. Yes, luck has a lot to do with it, but if you pay attention to what is going on and you actually get into the game, it can be really fun and you will win. You just have to pay attention.
I guess that will help a lot of people make up their mind. The fact that you tell them that they will win, I guess everybody wants to be a winner. So that's why tonight we are actually focusing in on the journey of our champions, and I'm actually trying to get them to know a little bit more, but also what winning CariFin Games event 2022 means to them. All right. Is there a special way somebody who wins an event feel? I say a champion among the peers. Could you define what goes on in your mind, in your heart, in your head when?
Well, honestly, when at the point in time, you feel honored, you feel proud. It's a good feeling. You feel a little bit stronger, and especially because the event that I won wasn't just myself; it was a team event. So you feel absolutely overjoyed to be able to celebrate something like that with your peers, with people that you respect, with people that respect you. So it's just a very joyous feeling. It's a great feeling to be able to win, especially when you win something that you love doing.
Okay. Tell us, you know, you tell people to keep practicing, but there are tough days and tough times, and sometimes it means more than just practice. You may have a mentor, a friend. You have any mentor who would help you along to grasp and to continue in you playing cards?
Okay, so I'll get, as I said, my family is we play all fours all the time. We play against each other. So I actually practice with my mom and my grandmom to the point we do, all fours competitions amongst ourselves as family, all against young. We always say we allow them to beat us because we are the younger ones and they're the older ones and they taught us. And we've never beaten them, but we allow them to win. They're older than us. So due respect, family. But if I have to say I have a mentor, I actually have a sister who works for Republic Bank,
Ooh.
who is actually one of the persons who taught me to play all rules the way that I do. Yes.
All right. What is your most memorable moment in the sport? They asked that already. In the sport that you're playing, in terms of all fours, what is something that stays with you? What is that in terms of? I'm trying to give people.
Do you mean in this tournament, in the one that we just played, where Sajiko? Well, in CariFin Games, are we referring to that this tournament?
No, right now I want a wider.
But I think you asked me that question already.
I think already, right? Okay, that was
Yeah.
it. All right. Well, how does you compare CariFin with an industry event to, let's say, one in Yellowbird, or somehow? What's the atmosphere there to what you get?
It's a little different. For instance, in Yellowbird, we would sit down. You would have two teams, 12 tables, who reach 60 first win. So that's like a full-on tournament. You know what I mean? That's how we do. Who gets to 61? So whoever gets to 61 first, sing bullseyes. 12 tables, everybody sit down. You sit down with a pair. You're allowed to make 3 subs. There are way more rules. It's a little bit more structured. And I think it was just a little bit more, it was a little bit different, this tournament. The way that it was done this way was a little bit different. I understand it's because there was a situation with one team not having enough people and whatnot, so things changed. But it was the first time that I had done a tournament the way that it was done. I've never done an all-fours tournament that way. So, but other than that, it's basically the same fun, the same cards, the same hand rules, the same gestures. It wasn't really different, other than the way that it was basically set up or run was different.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you have anything you would like to say to people as we look at the final event? Because this is the event where you have to put it together. This is the event where you have to make sure you have your dance-off people, you have your novelty people, you have people for tug-of-war, and your tent has to be looking good. You understand? you Miss CariFin, you Mr. CariFin, what have you. These guys supposed to be like, practicing, getting the stuff together. And, so what, if you have the opportunity to tell everyone to come out there and support and be part of this first in-person event after 2 years, what would you say to them?
Well, I would basically say that, congrats to everybody who has been very involved thus far. We can't forget what has passed and appreciate the persons who were very much a part of it from the start. So, it's truly appreciated. And I want to tell everybody, just come out, put your best foot forward. We're here to have fun. It doesn't matter win, lose, or draw. We're here to enjoy ourselves after 2 years of being locked up, as they say. So it's just basically come out, have fun, enjoy the day, spend time, meet new people, mingle, mix, and enjoy the time.
Leona, it's such a pleasure actually interacting with you. I count and I savor every moment that we spend, sharing with our community this great sport of all fours. Because personally, watching you two play at the table, I tend to really appreciate it a little bit more. The intrigue and the intricacies and all the high fives and all the signals, and it is.
We don't try to understand our signals. Nobody doing together.
I thought having you here tonight, I will get some little,
Nope. No insight. Nope.
Inside.
That's a trade secret, Wayne. No.
I'm disappointed. Okay, guys, this is the really fun that we have while interacting live with people in the safety of their own home. And thank you very much, Leona. And I'm trying to get some other people or deal with some other personalities.
Always a pleasure, Wayne.
Right. So hope to talk to you soon. Hope to interact with you. And looking forward to the Sajiko posse and what they have to offer and bring to the table.
Definitely, we'll be ready for all you. You're ready.
Oh gosh, I had to hear that. I had to hear that again, boy. But I know that may be striking some fear in some people's heart. Okay.
We ready. We pumping. Everything ready. We ready for all you.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let me just share with you some of the things that people are saying about you before you leave.
Sure.
Right? Yes, some fun in the sun. Big up Sajiko. Woo! Right? And this is Rohan Rampasad from React. These are the people who make sure we have communication. Anything go down, anything happen, we are first to know, we are quick, we take action. Right? Okay, somebody talking about hanging Jack. I don't want to make people cry, boy. All right. Good evening, Lily.
Good night, everybody.
And another
Hello, Sajiko Posse.
Kaylee Lovable Alexander saying hi, Leona. All right, so all right, so thank you very much, and let's let me see. I will just click on you and say, and thanks very much. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Okay, it has been real fun here talking to Leona and actually watching that peer in action is very interesting, right? So who else do we have? And we want to really hoping that Ezra will just drop in, but the next person on the list is actually Ezra Anthony from Central Bank. Guys, and if you don't know Ezra by now, somehow you was under a rock, because Ezra is the person who was the last person standing in the aerobics competition. Yes, she was the only person that stepped out for Central Bank in that arena. And This is the second time straight that she took this title, and the first time was in 2019. So we want to say congrats. All right. We're taking a look at Ezla's stats, Ezla achievement to see exactly what some of the things that she did that is worthy of mention, because I remember Ezla, and from since I have known her, she has been exercising. She has been taking care of herself, all right? And she started off somewhere down in 2015. The Green Mile she did in 719. The One Lap Savannah in 1819. Placing second. And Chancellor Challenge also second in 1618. Okay. The next year, 2016, she did the one lap, not to the same degree of success, but she still placed quite admirably. All right. She finished off 11 out of 303. So you see the amount of females. This is 303 females taking part in the One Lap Savannah. This is the level that we have to get back to. All right. So guys, we have work to do for 2023. So in 2016, the Green Mile she did in 727, which is a little bit slower than what she did in 2015. I actually have something here that I don't know if it's in 2016. I am seeing where she did the cross country, but earlier on when I did check her stats, I didn't see this, and so I'm not really putting this up into in it. I'm questioning it. I may have that wrong. But in 2017, she did the One Lap Savannah and placed fourth. Green Mile fourth again. She did nothing else in 2017. And right. So that's it basically for Ezra. But beside winning aerobics, you see where she was quite versatile and she could have placed second. She is a very good runner. And our job tonight is to really lean in to what actually makes these athletes great, make them champions, so that in so doing, we would learn something from them. And this is a platform whereby the females and the new people coming into the industry could actually look at these champions, look at these people, and try to, follow in their footsteps and achieve something like they have achieved. All right. So one of the main reasons, and let me tell some people to tune it down here for me, please. Okay, guys, you know, when you're home and other members of your family, yeah, you could get a little excited. And that was the day. Hope too much didn't pass through the microphone. All right. So I had some question actually for Ezra, who said she was passing through. I don't know if she still will, but we almost there, 1 hour. One of the things I wanted to ask her is, when did you start doing aerobics? All right. And what motivates you to continue doing aerobics? How has aerobics affected your life? Well, you see, it made her a winner 2 times in a row. She could celebrate that. Her colleagues could celebrate that, and the bank could celebrate that. All right. So my thing is to Ezra, sometime what tips she can give to people who find it difficult to stick to an aerobic routine. All right. So, uh, okay. So let me sum it up for you. Ezra Anthony, a member of the central bank uh, staff institution. She's a runner. You see her, what she was able to achieve. Besides that, she took, she was the Miss CariFin for a year, 2006, I believe. And she went on to win the aerobics competition in 2019, as well as this year, 2022. So, one of the things here is that, one of the things here is that, whoops, just danced away from me. All right, so one of the reasons here is that why recognizing that the female champions in the sport is important. There are many reasons why it is important to recognize our female champions. And one of the reasons is that it shows girls and young women that they can achieve anything they set their minds to. It also helps to break down the gender stereotypes and show that girls and women are just as capable as boys and men when it comes to athletics. Finally, recognizing female athletes help to promote equality between the sexes overall. When girls and women are seen as strong and capable athletes, it helps to level the playing field in other areas of life. Put a yes in the comments if you agree with that it levels the playing field, it shows that they are capable in other areas in life. So what's your take about us here actually taking the time to say to our female winners and champions that you matter, and what you do, the reps you take, the lonely time you spend with yourself trying to improve your skills, and being able to stand up in that moment and execute, that you are actually helping others. You're helping the younger ones. You're helping the people who see themselves in you but can't bring themselves to face the public. And CariFin is an opportunity for them as another champion who is Corey Joseph Samaru said, in a less pressurized environment. This is what CariFin is. All right? Yes, you have stress and other things, that you have to overcome or perform in spite of. But because of the support you get, because your other colleagues and members are out there cheering for you, they're outside there wishing you the best, and not them. I mean, other members of the financial services sector is doing the same thing. They are hoping that you could complete the task, and they're supporting you along the way. So that makes it quite easier. All right? And another person I would like to highlight, okay, so that is Esla. And let me just big up Esla in a very fantastic way, because one of her passions are in spreading the awareness of cancer, from breast cancer to cervical cancer to all the cancers. From time to time you'll see on Instagram, doing something for various causes. At this time, I want to pause just to say hi to Rihanna Harilal, and she's from the Voice of Lupus. For you who know, she lost her mom recently, and I tried contacting her, and she said, "Wayne, I'm not taking this easy. It's difficult for me. So I want you to remember her in your prayers, and hope she would, come over this, in a feeling stronger and more confident in knowing that her mother really loved her and she loved her mother." So again, reaching out to Rihanna, and this is a time with CariFin. She's in and around with us. And know also that every time you participate in CariFin, you are helping the less fortunate. You are helping someone in the Voice of Lupus who can't probably afford the medication. But $5 from your registration fees goes towards helping that cause. So, guys, let's say hi to Rihanna in the chat. Hopefully she will read this. Hopefully this will bring her some strength. All right? And let me go back to, I think I'm on my last person here. And this is Mariah Alexis. She's a champion in her own right. One of the cricketers who hit a tremendous amount of sixes in one over. I think it's around 5. But my question and my understanding here is, what's her mindset as she raised that bat? What was she thinking? I'm going for a 6. I'm going for a big, And like I said, the younger women and the women who want to really, to achieve anything like this, that what our champions achieve, for one moment, for a moment in time, you have to be bigger than yourself. You can't play small. You can't play, I don't know if I'm going to do it, because it's going to never happen. It's you saying to yourself, look, I can do this. And believing in yourself so strongly for that moment, and having that confidence and executing on it. And that is a moment for you also. So this is the message I want to bring about these female champions. They have done the reps. They have spoken to themselves in a confident way. they came out on the day, and for some reason, they didn't think small. They think that they could be all that they could be. And they went out there and stepped out bravely. And this is something we can learn in our daily lives, in taking personal responsibility for health and fitness, in our other careers, or starting a new business or a new endeavor. Let's remember the spirit of our champions, the hearts of our champions, as though they were surprised sometimes, but the belief in themselves were always there. And this is the main reason why I take this opportunity to highlight them, to say what they have done. So this could shed some light to us as we try to overcome and we try to be better people and to make the world a better place. Okay, guys, I am Wayne Roberts, and I want to thank you for being here. I want to say thank you to Esla Anthony for winning the aerobics this year. I want to say thank you to Raquel Clark from Unitrust for winning the Chancellor Challenge, one of the more difficult runs. I want to say thank you to Leona and her friend, whose name escapes me now, but I know the Sajiko people in the house would put up the name for me. And, all right. Yes. So, like I said, it was definitely a pleasure to see them playing and getting the excitement that they generate. So, again, Adana for winning 2 races. She's definitely a champion. And even in losing, she and Esla, they were able to hug one another and show that sportsmanship or sportswomanship. And this is what we want to see, that camaraderie throughout CariFin Games. And that's the level at which we want to attain. So we want to say thank you to these people. We want to say thank you to Mariah, Alexis, for going out there and demonstrating some power hitting. All right. And big up Adana. Congratulations, lady. Sharon is in the house. We again say hi to Sharon. Sita, congrats to the woman power. Right. Miss McShine. Debbie. Debbie, okay. All right. And Leona is letting us know. Big up Maria. Whoop whoop. Okay, guys, we just have one more thing to do as we celebrate the women success champions, is actually to have this duck race that we do, and we just have 2 cases of drinks to give away. And as we get ready and I must say, guys, we're getting ready for the 16th, and it's the 13th, sorry, my bad. And we know we have a full list of aerobic, a whole list of events that has to be run off. It's like an all-star show. It's the grand finale. It's the cream of the crop. So if you want to see the best of the financial services sector, come on down to the back of the paddock opposite TGI's and see the teams battle for who would take the championship trophy for CariFin Games 2022. So, and guys, I know I have to catch up with some deliverables as far as prices are, and I am committed to do that. So I actually put it together, but where I stored it, when I went back, I couldn't see it. But I will retrieve it and send it forward so excellent stores can contact those people who need to be contacted. But as they say, there's no expiry dates on those things, so have no fear. Right? So let me go to the ducks. Where are my ducks? Whoop, whoop. All right, this is things I have for people. Guys, that's all I have for you, and thank you for a good show. Let me see if anybody's saying good night. Kyle is saying good night, actually, just showed up, right? And Kayle, Lovable Alexander. All right. Okay, guys, just repeating, and good night, everyone. Thank you for showing up, and see you as usual on Thursday. It's because the games are coming up. You may see us a little more regular out here. Thank you. Thank you to all the guests and all the people in the audience.